Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Payback in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark, and I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought. Just gotta watch who I'm feeding. And I been walking with them angels, so I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soft, better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. Behind me say I cup full, no room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't U.P.K, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, they drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head, and I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm U.P.K, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing, gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart, and Alana, she so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies, and they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy, the tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter, the lies are sweet. Tried everything, I guess me and Yahawadah had to meet. Now I make the blind see, and I make the dead speak. And teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring me bloody bed sheets. Chaos match the time, this Glock match my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house. Or take a check, 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. Should call me 47. Praying for Armageddon, me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame, ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign, loyal to the king. I want that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king, the devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. That's right. Bring that hot flame, you bitch ain't loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign, loyal to the king. I want that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king, the devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. Bring that hot flame, you bitch ain't loyal to the king.
Because I'm willing to fight against drug dealers if they Muslim, if they Christian, if they atheist, if they Buddhist, if they shooting black men. Guess what? I'm gonna say something.
Have chosen thee to be a special people.
To be what?
To be a special people.
To be what?
To be a special people.
So at first he chose us to be holy, which is separate, and he chose us to be a special people.
Yeah, right.
So not only are we holy and we separate, but we supposed to be special. So you know how you might have a couple of things in your house, but there's always something in that house that's special to you. It's always something that you put aside that you don't even want nobody to touch.
Right, that's right.
You always got that. You might be a parent, you might have, 2 or 3 kids, but you got that one. That one is special to you. That one is just like you.
That's right.
That's your special child.
Right.
That's us. That's the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Keep going.
Unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
Unto the Most High. So we special unto the Most High. He loves us and nobody else. Keep bringing it up.
Above all people.
Above who?
All people.
Who?
All people.
We above everybody.
That's right.
He chose us to be above everybody. And the fact that we on the bottom is because we disobedient. But we about to change that. And the I.S.U.P.K under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, we can be on the top.
Right.
Let me tell you something. When I came into this brotherhood, when I found the I.S.U.P.K, I I ain't never felt nothing like this.
Right.
And it's because now I feel like I'm on top. I feel like our people can be on top.
Right.
All we gotta do is come together in this brotherhood, and we'll be better than anybody on the face of this planet.
That's right.
Keep going.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
They're upon what?
Upon the face of the earth.
Just America?
Upon the face of the earth.
In Japan?
Upon the face of the earth.
No, that can't be right. Say that one more time.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people that are on the face of the earth.
That's right.
That is, you can't dispute that. And that's from the Holy Bible. That's from the book that you get out of that Christian church, that nasty, disgusting Christian church that y'all go to every Sunday and get lied to by that pimp called a pastor.
That's right.
And don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, because my family's full of them. Give me Deuteronomy 28:1.
Come on, God.
And we're going to keep bringing out this truth. And we're going to learn today. 28:1. And we're going to learn today, I'm telling you, we aren't just sought out for no reason. Everybody on this planet Earth knows that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the best people that you can find to do anything. Absolutely anything. And that's why they downtrod us. That's why they keep us at the bottom, so then they can force us to build their kingdoms.
Right.
So we can't build our own. But that's all about to change. It's going to change real soon. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
And it shall come to pass, so this is going to happen.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If thou shalt do what?
Hearken diligently.
Hearken diligently. That means that you need to listen diligently. That means you need to pay attention to what I'm about to say. So the Most High was telling us, pay attention and listen. If you do this, go ahead.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
To do some of them.
All his commandments.
You can do one or two.
All his commandments.
And you can just keep sinning and do whatever you want.
All his commandments.
So if you do all his commandments, not some, not a little bit, but if you do all his commandments, go ahead.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
Will set thee on what?
Will set thee on high.
On high. He's going to put us in a very high spot. Keep going.
Above all nations.
Above all nations? That can't be right. Say that again.
Above all nations.
Brother, are you reading the Bible? You sure? Read that again.
Above all nations.
Above all nations. Keep going.
Of the earth.
On the earth. There it is again. So there's two scriptures that says that not only are we a special people, but we will be above all people on the face of the earth. So that right there alone should let you know that God does not love everybody, for one, and two, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are God's chosen people, and we will be the top people.
Damn right.
That's right.
Keep going.
Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come upon thee.
All these what?
Blessings shall come upon thee.
All these blessings shall come upon thee. So not only are we going to be the people on high, the top people, the chosen people, but we also get blessed for it. Give me Romans chapter 9 and start at verse 3. And we're going to keep bringing out how special our people is. And I'm telling you right now, this right here is coming to an end real soon. If you haven't been watching the news, I'm telling you, this place is about to get destroyed. And it's all going to be written in this book right here called the Bible.
That's right.
And it's going to be the most righteous thing that you ever seen in your life.
That's
Go ahead and read.
Come on, it's the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 3.
Go ahead.
For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ for my brethren.
For who?
My brethren.
For who?
My brethren.
For his brother. Keep going.
My kinsmen.
So it wasn't for everybody. Paul was saying this about his brother, about his brothers, his kinsmen. So these are his kinfolk. You know how black people, we love our kinfolk. We go to them cookouts. We go to them family reunions. Well, Paul is saying the exact same thing. This is for his brothers. This is for his kinfolk. Keep going.
My kinsmen, according to the flesh.
According to what?
According to the flesh.
So again, this is his brothers, his kinsmen, according to the flesh. This is not everybody. These are the people who are related to him. Paul was from the tribe of Benjamin. The people he is talking to here, he's about to tell you right now. Keep going.
Verse 4. Who are Israelites?
Who are who?
Israelites.
Who?
Israelites.
These are Israelites. These are the chosen people of God who he said are going to be on high above everybody on the face of this planet. The Most High is not playing in this book. He chose a people, and the book is only talking about that one people. Keep going.
Right. To whom pertaineth the adoption?
To who pertaineth to what?
The adoption.
Now, in that nasty, disgusting Christian church that y'all love to go to every Wednesday and Sunday, and those homosexual choir practices,
right.
In the Christian church, they teach you that everybody is adopted and can be adopted into the family. They teach you a spiritual Israelite. Right. Ain't no such thing as no spiritual Israelite.
That's right.
You gotta be of the flesh of an Israelite to be a spiritual Israelite. That's it's criteria, and we just read it to you. Paul ain't talking to everybody, and he's not for everybody. He just told you he's for who?
Who are Israelites?
Who are Israelites? Keep going.
To whom pertaineth the adoption?
To whom pertaineth the adoption? Who pertaineth the adoption? So we can come back in. Keep going.
And the glory.
And the glory.
And the covenant.
And the covenant.
And the giving of the law.
And the giving of the law. So you can't even get the covenants if you're not an Israelite.
Right.
This law ain't even for you if you're not an Israelite.
That's right.
So that tells you right now, we the ones who's not supposed to be homosexuals. We the ones who's supposed to be on top and not to be on the bottom eating roaches and shrimp and crab and lobster and all this other disgusting stuff that y'all try to make a delicacy to us and make us pay $20 for a plate of what? For a plate of pork chops? For a plate of worms? That's what y'all making us do? Keep going.
That's right. And the service of the Most High.
And the service of the Most High. So you can't even be in the service of the Most High if you are not an Israelite. So if you go to a Christian church and your oppressor is your pastor, you're lost. Because he can't be in the service of the Most High. Read that part again.
Who are Israelites? Who pertaineth the adoption?
The adoption.
And the glory.
And the glory.
And the covenant.
And the covenants. Let me tell y'all something else. If this was said about any other group of people on the face of the planet, whether it be Japanese, Chinese, anything, they would absolutely love it and they would take this book and run with it. You know how we know? Because they already did it.
Right.
They already been lied to and told, hey, this book is for everybody. What he just told you is only for God's chosen people, the Israelites.
That's right.
And the fact that we won't even accept what our Father said lets you know who we are.
Right.
We are so disobedient, we won't even listen to our own words. So the Most High told us that this is for us, and we want to give it to everybody else. But that shows you how destroyed we are, and that's how much our oppressor has lied to us and made us think that we can give what's ours to everybody else. So now we have to live in their kingdoms.
Right.
We have to look at their skyscrapers here in Charlotte,
right,
where we built those skyscrapers.
Right.
This place was built on the blood of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
Right.
And it wasn't built on nobody else. Keep going.
And the giving of the law.
And the giving of the law.
And the service of the Most High.
And the service of the Most High. And this is the last thing, and this is the most important, one of the most important things, because the whole scripture is important. But this is something that black, Hispanics, and Native Americans really need to pay attention to.
And the promises.
The what?
Promises.
The what?
Promises.
And the promises. Now, if that don't do something to your soul as a black, Hispanic, Native American Indian, I don't know what will. Because the promises are for us and for our people.
That's right.
They're not for nobody else.
Damn right.
We need to stop loving our oppressor, give all of our love to our people so we can get on top.
That's right.
So we can be happy.
Right.
So we can stop committing suicide.
Right.
There was a brother in the news. It was two twin brothers. But their mother died last year. One twin brother committed suicide. And this year, just a couple of days ago, the other twin brother committed suicide. Because they were so depressed. They said both of these brothers, who was our people, was fighting depression. And they had been fighting depression. Now let me tell you something. One of them was in the NFL. He had money. He was accepted in our oppressive society. And he still committed suicide.
That's right.
That's how broken down our people are.
That's right.
It doesn't matter what we get in this society from our oppressor, we still ain't free. And we know it deep down in our soul to the point where not only his brother committed suicide, he committed suicide.
Right.
He couldn't take it. And that's how destroyed our people are. That should make you sick to your stomach. Matter of fact, give me Matthew chapter 15, start at verse 22. Because I'm gonna show you exactly, and I'm gonna leave it on this. I'm gonna show you exactly. I showed you exactly what we are, and I'm gonna show you exactly what Christ said those people are. Our oppressor is. Because for some reason, other than just being destroyed and being in slavery and them forcing it down our goddamn throats, we think that these people deserve to have the same promises that we have. I'm gonna show you exactly what Christ said about these people. 15, 22.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 22. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast.
Now this is an oppressive woman. I wish I could say it. This is an oppressive woman who came out of the coast of Canaan. In the book of Mark, it tells you exactly what her nationality is. She was a Syrophoenician. So in other words, she was a Caucasian. This woman was coming to our King Christ and was trying to get help. This devil was trying to get help from our King. And let's see how our King treated him.
And cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me.
It said she cried and said, have mercy on me. Now, that sounds like some of the people who come up to our camp and try to say that they feel bad for what happened and they sorry with these sad faces and they wish they could do something. Keep going.
Oh Lord, thou son of David, my daughter is...
Hold on 1 second. Start back from oh Lord, son of David.
Oh Lord, thou son of David.
So even she called him Lord. Even she knew exactly who Christ was, who this black man was. Keep going.
My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. Verse 23. But he answered her not.
So he didn't even answer her while she was sitting there begging him. Keep going.
He answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away.
It was to the point where even the disciples were saying, send her away. So not only did Christ not answer her, but the disciples were saying, send this woman away. She's getting on our nerves. Keep going.
For she crieth after us. Verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So even Christ said out of his own mouth, he was only sent for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Keep going.
Then it came to pass, she worshiped him, saying, Lord, help me. Verse 26. But he answered, he said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it to dogs.
He called her a dog. He said it's not good to take the meat that's for the children of Israel and cast it to the dogs. And that's my time, Israel. This is I.S.U.P.K. Out of 1 West 125th Street under Commander General Yahawadah.
Right.
And Shalom.
Damn right. Son Christ.
Shalom. Shalom, Shalom.